take a look at the Schedule tab. The Schedule tab is where you can find all of the information you need to get a meeting scheduled and invite the people you want to have attend. You can also click on the Schedule Meeting button, and that will spin up an Outlook invitation, giving you all of the contact information for those that are in the space, and giving all of the things we need to get connected to the meeting. The green Join button is the button that we can click at any time to start the meeting, and anyone that's been invited to this meeting can start it at any time. Now, if you'd like to start an ad hoc meeting, no scheduling, find the green button in the top right corner. You're going to have this green button in the top right corner in your larger spaces, and you're also going to have the green buttons in the top right corner of your direct messaging windows. This button here will start the call with video. This button here will start the call without video. So what does it look like when we're on a call? Let's take a look first at the direct messaging call. So if you start a call or join a scheduled call through one of your direct messaging spaces, you'll have your call controls at the very bottom of the screen, as you can see here in this image. You can mute and unmute, turn video on and off, share content, applications, or your screen, and you also have a chat bubble, and the chat bubble will take you back to the messaging area. You've got a More Options button where you can add a guest or create a new whiteboard that you can work on together. And in the upper right corner is where you can go into full screen. And when you're done with the call, simply hang up by clicking on the big red X. Now, when you're on a call, it is going to provide the call in a separate pane. So you'll have your messaging pane, and you're also going to have your call pane. Now let's take a look at what it looks like to be in a meeting when you're in a larger space. So you'll have the exact same things as we just saw, but you're also going to have a participant button, which will show you the attendees that are currently on the call. And if there's other space members not attending, you'll also be notified of who is not attending. And when you're on one of these calls, you'll also have the ability of initiating a recording. And when the recording's ready, it's going to go into the messaging area of the space. You can also add guests, you'll have a dial pad, and you can bring up a whiteboard to collaborate on together. And of course, when you're done with these meetings, simply end it by clicking on the big red X. Now, if we take a look in the left-hand navigation bar, back here on the Webex application, you're going to see that there is a calling button. When you click on the calling button, it'll show you all of your recent incoming and outbound calls. You'll also see there's a dial pad. You can also search for a person that you'd like to initiate a call with. And then some of you might also have your visual voicemail button where you can listen to your voicemail and also manage your voicemail. The last thing I want to talk about is applications. You can integrate applications or bots into your spaces. Bots are like people that will communicate back and forth with you, whereas software applications might be applications that you work on all the time. Maybe you use Smartsheet to manage a project, or you use Box as your document storage. Those can be integrated into your space. So now it's time for you to get started. Open up Webex, go to the plus button, and start creating some spaces today. Thanks for watching.